Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will explore what is the next step after you have mastered procrastination. So this is a follow-up of the previous video, which was on procrastination and how to overcome it. To recap, you just need to remember one insight, which is that every action that you do has been decided by you, unless they are very instinctual action, like you touch a hot stove and pull your hand back. That's very unconscious action. Other than that, even most of the subconscious action, you decide to do that. You may not be very conscious about it, but it is always you who decide every action, whether it is of procrastination or of productivity. Once that insight has been clearly experienced by a person, after that one can just end procrastination by just deciding not to do it. So that was the whole point of the video. However, in this video we will try to explore what to do after you have overcome your procrastination, meaning that now you can do whatever action that you have planned to do. So what next? That's what we will explore in this video. So let's start the video. First of all, we have to understand that a person is always in one of the three states. The three states are Rajas, Tamas, and Sattvic state. These three states are very similar to what Sigmund Freud theorized. They are superego, id, and ego, right? So, what are these states? In tamas or id, when a person is in under the influence of tamas, they are doing procrastination. They are scrolling reels, watching web series, not thinking about their life, their future, or their responsibilities. They are involved in the present moment and just seeking short-term pleasure. So that state is called tamas state. In this state, they are suppressing the superego part of their mind. So what is the superego or Rajas state? In Rajas state, a person is bringing an ideal reality into the present. All of their action will be well organized. Their entire day would be planned. There would be a lot of productivity. They will do productive work, work on themselves, and so on and so forth. So that's a very supposedly it's a very good state. But the thing is, Rajas and Tamas aren't very different, because in tamas you are suppressing the superego, the part of your mind which dictates what you should be doing. So if you are procrastinating or if you are scrolling through reels, you have to suppress that part of your mind, otherwise you won't be able to procrastinate. You won't be able to easily watch scroll reels when you know that your future is in danger or something like that. Similarly, when you are in the Rajas state, you are suppressing your id or your desire to enjoy short-term pleasure. Meaning, a person will never be at ease. He would always be in stress, even though he will be very productive, but it would be very stressful. He'll be constantly working, doing productive work, and he will be separated from the part of himself that just enjoys pleasure, right? So a person cannot stay in this state for a long period of time. So both these states are unhealthy. That's why I made this video for the next step of procrastination, because usually what happens is that people go into this second state, which is, it's like there are two extremes. From one extreme you go to the other. They both have their benefits. In tamas there is no stress, but there is also no productivity. In Rajas, there is productivity, but there is also a lot of stress. So there is a third state. It's called the Sattvic state. So in this state, a person is living in the present, fully in the present, but he's not suppressing any part of himself. He's not suppressing his superego. So in that state, when a person does anything, he does with his whole being. So if a person is doing some productive work, then he would also be enjoying that work because his whole being is there. His id is not being suppressed when he is doing productive work. That is the sattvic state, right? And so this state is also called the flow state, in which you are not being bored, nor you are very self-conscious. You are so involved in the activity that everything else disappears. Now, uh, so this is the third state, sattvic state. The point of this video is how to attain this state, right? There is another problem that happens uh, after you have overcome your procrastination, because the person goes to the other extreme in the raja state, and they have this problem that they have organized their life, they have divided time, how to they have divided their day into when to enjoy, when to work, etc., etc. But that may feel artificial, right? Sometimes you don't want to enjoy and you have set the schedule for enjoying the time, or sometimes you just feel like you don't even have time to enjoy. So you have been doing all different tasks and you have no time for yourself. So you are confused whether to leave some task, whether to do them, what is the right thing to do, what to do. That's the next question after you have completely mastered control over yourself. Now you can do whatever you want, but you don't know what to do. So the answer to that question is also this sattvic state, because in the tamas state you would be like, I should do what gives me pleasure in the short term, or in the rajas state you will be like, whatever my goal is, I should do any action that takes me towards that goal. In sattvic state, you bring the totality of your being, you bring your all your desires, your short term and long term, all of them combine into the present moment, and then you feel what you really want to do, and that's how you decide what you should be doing. Let's say that you don't know how to get into this state where you are immediately able to decide what you should be doing. So how should you know what you should be doing? For that you have to be very calm and relaxed. So there should be complete clarity in your mind. When there are no suppression and the mind is very calm and clear, then you immediately you won't have to find, you won't have to make a checklist or do this. The answer will be clear of what you should be doing. So how to attain that state? To become more calm and relaxed, there is an easy way, which is that you just have to exhaust yourself. Uh, for example, there is a meditation called dynamic meditation by Osho, which aims to exhaust your body, mind, and emotion all in a span of 1 hour. So when you do that meditation, when you have completely exhausted your energies, and then you and then maybe you just spend 10 minutes in just that relaxed state, then you will be very clear. That will bring clarity. If that is not enough, then do it for maybe a week, a few more days, because the mind is so cluttered that you can't even see what you really want. So that is the only method. You must continuously, completely exhaust yourself, then relax and watch your mind, your own desires. And if nothing is clear, then try again another day. And so once you have complete clarity of your desire, and then you act upon them by being fully present, fully involved in that activity that you have decided to to do, then you will be in that flow state or sattvic state. And so if you keep these two things in mind, how to know what to do, and how to do those or do that task, which is to fully involve yourself, not suppressing any portion of yourself, not suppressing the rajas part or the tamas part. When you are fully involved in that activity, you will stay in the flow state. So this is how you stay in the sattvic state. It's not easy because your mind wanders a lot. Even I even I practice it, and it's not easy. Even during this span of this video, you must have noticed that how my mind wanders. So there is not calmness. The calmness of the mind doesn't stay. So we must practice it more and more. But once a person understand this method and use it in their life will be changed, and they will never be in confusion about what they should be doing. So hopefully you like this video. uh, I hope I was able to clearly explain it, and if you have any comments, please uh, give me your feedback. I will try to improve. Thanks.